Well, there it is. I finally did it with the jar that was contaminated. You can see the contamination right there. And what I did was, all of this was good mycelium up through here. So I used alcohol to wipe out this little container, clean off my spoon, and I opened this up and slowly dug out all the good mycelium without disturbing the contamination there. You can also just wait and see if the mycelium might possibly overgrow the contamination. But I've done that before with barely success sometimes, and most of the times it'll just end up taking over your whole substrate and your whole container. About a week later, you'll open it and you'll see green trike everywhere. So then you waste soil, time, and everything else. This seems to be the best way that I've always gotten it to work, just to preserve and save a little bit of that good mycelium. Now, if you do this and you look down and notice that you accidentally put your spoon into the green trike and you see some within your grain that's in your container, I hate to say it, but you're probably going to have to trash everything. So if you're not careful about it and you accidentally get some of the green trike because it grew through the middle of the jar and you stuck your spoon in it, this stuff will spread like wildfire. You should probably have a mask on too if you're a newbie and you can't get this out properly. Maybe this is your first time trying or something. You might want to have a mask on, because if you stick your spoon into the contamination and this dust comes out and gets into your nose, you could get a pretty bad infection. I've done this a lot of times, so I have a pretty good success rate here recently with doing this kind of extraction of the good mycelium. Let me show you that again. So, yep, that's what it did. Sad to see it go. This jar will get trashed. What you can do to dispose of it, you can pressure cook it. Put a piece of foil over the top, pressure cook it, and it'll kill all the bacteria and spores within the jar. So then when you go to dump it out, you don't have to worry about it going everywhere. Or you could take it outside, put on a mask, put a bag over the top of it, and then turn it upside down, shake it and get it all out of there, and then tie the bag up, set it in your trash. You could you could do it any way you want, but them are the safest ways. You definitely do not want to be breathing in any kind of mold or spores or anything like that. It'll definitely get you sick. You could cause an infection in your lungs and in your nose, so be very, very careful. Always keep lots of alcohol around, on your hands, on your utensils, your containers. Wipe off your jars. You guys know the process. So there you go. I'm going to mix this up with some dirt. I was trying to say cocoa coir. I'm going to mix it up with some cocoa coir that I have that was previously PC'd, pressure cooked. So I'll go get that. I'll mix it up and I'll be right back. Well, there we go. There's what I have. I'm going to get out as much as I can, mix it together with this. Alright, there you go. You could just use your hands basically. kind of mix it all together. Get a nice little shake. And a nice little tappy tap. Tappy tap, tappy tap. Dirty. Well, there you have it. There's the little holes. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we'll just take this and put it up in a cupboard and wait for either catastrophe with a bunch of bacteria or hopefully success. It'll all turn into a beautiful cake. After it turns into a cake, which means all the mycelium will grow through the substrate without any contamination. If that happens with success, I'll end up, some people will fruit it in their container. Usually what I do is take the cake out and then I put it in a bigger container and set it on a stand and watch all the little mushies grow off of it. All right, well, there you go, guys. You got the mycelium mixed in with the cocoa coir. Put some foil on top. Put a couple tiny holes in there. Put 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Put this in the cupboard. Give it a couple weeks. And you're going to wait to see. You should see mycelium growing through here. But if you see bacteria, of course, you'll want to dispose of this immediately without opening it or exposing it to anything else. But if the mycelium does have a success rate through this substrate and it grows all the way through, it should solidify the cake. At that point, I'll take the whole cake out and then I'll set it in a bigger container. If it makes it to that point, I'll show you guys that process. But like I said, it's a new channel. I have a lot of stuff to share. I have a good amount of experience. So if you guys have any questions about anything at all, just leave me a comment. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and help me build this channel up so everybody can enjoy the beautiful world of mycology. Peace.